Everybody, Eric here with Botos Training Academy. You guys, thank you for tuning in to another video of mine. Guys, if you haven't yet, click that subscribe button. Give me a thumbs up on the video. I would really appreciate it. You guys, in this video, I'm going to be literally giving you and showing you my in-depth strategy and how to trade SPY and SPX. Guys, this is a top strategy that I still currently use to this day. During the trading hours. Now, if you guys pay close attention to this video, you guys are going to learn a lot. And I'm giving you guys this literal, like, free strategy, if you want to call it that, so you guys can actually successfully trade in the stock market. So let's get right into it, you guys. So let's look at SPY. Okay. So what I actually like doing, you guys, as a trader, you want to make sure you're paying close attention to, the top actual ETF SPY, right? That literally controls the whole market. So as what SPY is, right? It controls 500 of the biggest companies in the world, right? That's what the ETF SPY is. And it can drive the market up, down, whatever way, it goes at times. So if it has like a significant drop, it drops literally every single stock with it. Obviously excluding like, OTC, penny stocks and all that stuff. But you guys know what I mean. So anyways, so first things first, you want to have SPY and SPX right next to each other, okay? As far as time axis, going to want to have this at 300. I just visually see it a lot better when I have the time axis to 300. And same thing for this side too, if you guys haven't done that yet. Let's see. All right. So right here. So I'm going to actually clear the charts, you guys, and literally start from scratch. So first few indicators that you guys need to have, like, guys, this is the top strategy. I'm not just like throwing this stuff out here because like I'm bored. I'm literally giving you guys free information that you guys can literally take on tomorrow, which is May 2nd, right? And successfully day trade SPY tomorrow. Like, this is a top strategy that has worked for me for like a few years now, since I've discovered this top strategy. So anyways, so these are the indicators you want to add, okay? So the first one is going to be the 9 EMA, 9 moving average exponential, okay? 21 moving average exponential, okay? And then you're going to have the stochastic slow on your chart right here, okay? So don't like add in any other indicators, like kind of ignore these. I do look at the 200 and I look at like the 50 and the 100 and stuff, but those are kind of more for like larger time frames and seeing like where the overall market is moving. So like, for example, when I start like charting out my stuff tonight, I'm gonna see kind of where the market is overall moving, right? So I'm gonna add in the 200 and probably the 100. Anyways, so yes, 921 EMA, 9 and 21 EMA alongside with the stochastic slope. All right, let's get right into it, you guys. So SPX and SPY, okay, literally the same exact movements on SPX that SPY does, right? I tried SPX because contracts are a little bit larger. They move a little bit better than SPY, and reason why I say that because I've seen it myself. So I've entered actual SPY positions and I've entered SPX positions, and the payout grade on SPX was actually significantly a lot more than SPY at times. Now, there are times it's so weird. SPX will not pay out as much as SPY. It depends like how the contracts are being traded and like basically how like which strike prices are the best. I mean, if you buy an out of the money strike price on SPY that's like 400, and then SPX in the money strike price, your SPY 400 strike prices are going to move a lot better than your in the money SPX strike prices. So what I'm trying to get from is SPX costs a little bit more, and the reason why I don't buy SPY at all, because of contracts, like I got to go in like 50, 60 contracts, and literally I pay, I think, like 60 cents per contract. And I think like if you like do the math, like it's insane. 60 times like what, 50? That's like $30 to enter a position, and then $30 to get out of a position. So actually I think it's like 65. I pay some crazy like number like that. And if I go in like 50, like I said, like 32.50 is gone just to buy and then to sell. So I'm spending $65 to enter 50 contracts at times on SPY. That's like ridiculous, like I don't want to spend that much. Like it's just the principle of it. Like I know some people are like, oh well, I mean, if you make $1,000, but see, if I go into SPX, I'm only spending $1 or $2 most, and because I go in like 2, 3, maybe 4 contracts at most, and literally spending $2 or $3 versus $65. Because even though you guys may look at this and are like, oh well, if you're going in with $5,000-6,000, who cares about 65? You guys, there are times where literally I've went into SPX like $10,000, and I've literally made like $50, right? But if I did that with SPY, and let's say I went in $10,000 with SPY, and I literally made $50, I'm coming out negative, way negative, because I probably would have paid $100 just in contract fees just to buy into SPY and sell out. So right now I'm in the negative. That's something you really have to take in consideration. I mean, I buy out of the money contracts sometimes on SPX, and I still save a lot of money, just trading it overall. And again, I do feel like SPX does move a little bit better than SPY. But anyways, let's get into it. I don't want to get like off on a tangent of like talking about why SPX is better than SPY. So 9 and 21, you guys, we're going to be doing this on the 1 minute chart, like legitimately on the 1 minute chart, you guys. But how are you going to play this? Okay. So that's the overall question. So we're going to go to the 4 hour. We're actually going to start on the daily. That's what we're going to do. We're going to start on the daily, not even the 4 hour. Okay. What does the daily present us on SPY? And I'm literally showing you, like right now it's like 7:13 p.m. It was a funny story. I literally shot this video earlier today in the morning, Sunday. And because like my video was just like that first video I shot, I completely deleted. It was just a bunch of nonsense information that I put out there. So I'm going to make this video kind of short and kind of to the point, and just like I said, you guys can apply this. So that's why I'm reshooting this video. Anyways, so we're going to start off on the daily. We're going to look for key levels, okay? So key level on SPY, okay? This is going to be a key level, okay? Just plot your key levels, you guys. Like key levels, support, resistance. Like it's not that hard. God, I don't understand. Like people don't like, I don't know why they don't like plotting key levels. Like find your key levels on SPY, and any stock that you're watching, just plot them out. It's not that hard. Let's keep plotting this out, and I literally go to the wick. Usually my screen is a lot bigger, but because I'm sharing it with SPX, it's a little bit smaller. So we're gonna plot that out on the daily. So we got some pretty good key levels. Okay, so these key levels are gonna be kind of important going into tomorrow's trading day. Oh my god, and this freaking key level, like literally I missed this one right here. Like this one's like the most important one, you guys. This is freaking important. 411, that is the most important key level, because look, it's at that key level. It's literally reached a double bottom. Okay. So do we notice any patterns, you guys? First off and foremost, like do we notice any patterns? I mean, not really. So let's move on to the 4 hour chart. Okay, no patterns on the daily. I don't really notice anything on the daily. The 4 hour chart, right? Nothing really. Maybe something right here. Okay. So if we do like, maybe like, I don't even know, like, do we notice something there? Like a falling wedge maybe? Probably not. I don't know. Anything on the 4 hour? Maybe something right there, right? Kind of like a little bit of a falling wedge. I mean, this is like no confirmation that it's gonna like boom and go up, you know? Um 1 hour. Guys, I'm still very bearish on the market. I'm pretty bearish on it. So no confirmation. Okay, look at this. Okay, so what do we notice here? Right? A bear flag on the 1 hour. So you guys, this is literally what I do. Like I'm telling you, like, this is what I freaking do every single Sunday. Yeah, and it takes time. Like you gotta if you're into the market, like you're gonna have to do this. You want to be successful, you're gonna have to do this. So like this is kind of like a crappy, you know, trend. But anyways, so you guys, if the market holds this trend tomorrow, this could be a bear flag mixed with the rising wedge, right? So if it holds this trend, then we got something to really watch out for right here. So I'm going to be expecting a bounce for sure, but one thing I didn't plot, oh my God, I can't believe I forgot this. The fib levels. You guys, the freaking fibs, man. Plot your damn fibs. Like, seriously. I didn't forget it. Like, I was probably going to incorporate it, honestly. I just, because we're bearish, like, we're going to go down 100 on the bottom, 0 at the top, because that's the top of, so fib, top of the resistance before it dropped, bottom of the support before it started coming back up. That's where I'm getting my points, right? So boom, right there, 5 minute. Okay, what do we notice? So if this holds, you guys, like tomorrow, we can see a rejection here at 415 because this is kind of like a rising wedge mixed with like a bear flag. I mean, it's a bear flag, literally a bear flag. Okay, how are you going to trade SPY? Okay, so now that we got our points, like you guys, you saw what I just did. I plotted my points. I did everything that I needed to do with the fibs. I charted out my charts. As far as the patterns looked, I found one pattern on SPY, okay? So that's what you want to do before using any indicators. Like, you guys, I'm going to repeat that one more time. You want to make sure you find your levels. You want to make sure you find your patterns before using and looking at any indicators. Like, I didn't even mention how to use this stochastic slow and the 9 and 21 yet. Like, I didn't even mention that yet. Now we're going to get into it, okay? So, you guys, check this out. So, tomorrow, okay, like, if it comes here, you'll see what I'm talking about based off the past. So, we're going to use the 5 minute, okay? 5 minute on the charting. So, what do we notice here, right? We kind of noticed maybe like, like a falling wedge here. That we kind of noticed, like it was like right there, right? Falling wedge on the 5 minute, right? When market open on SPY. So what you want to do is you want to find a pattern on the 5 or even on the 15 minute, okay? You want to find a pattern either on the 5 or 15 minute. You find your big patterns on the 1 hour, the 4 hour, or daily, and then you find your intraday scalp trades and your day trades on the 5 and 15 minute. Okay, so do we notice anything on the 15 minute? I mean, 15 minutes is the same thing. Like, we just got like this falling wedge right here. Sorry, not falling, rising wedge and bear flag mixture, right? Oh wait, no, that was the wrong day. My bad. That was completely the wrong day. So on Friday, what did we notice here? Right, we had a falling wedge, and then boom, it went to the upside. So how are we going to play this? Super easy. Now, since you have built your intraday patterns and your intraday support resistances, you are then going to go on the 1 minute. The 1 minute is going to be your go-to friend, right? Where's the Friday? Right here, Friday. Okay. So we notice the falling wedge. Okay. So when the market opened, see the 9 was already crossed on the 21 right here. So this did no use for us. Okay. This was no use for us. Now, what do we notice here? Right. So it kind of came back into the falling wedge. Right. And what do we notice here? So what do we first want to do? We want to wait for a slight confirmation. But because, you guys, we are in between support and resistance. Support and resistance. Like, I'm going to say this a million times. Support and resistance. This is where I'm going to be playing SPY in between. So if I wanted to take this trade, this is how I would have played SPY. Now, I noticed this, right? So 9 came under 21. Okay, so I start paying close attention to it. The stochastic slow has to be your first confirmation of starting to watch the stock, the ETF SPY. Then your second confirmation needs to be the 9 and 21. Now, you guys, you have to make sure you have your fib levels built out, your patterns built out, your support and resistances built out before you even take this trade. Like this is the steps you got to go through before you take this trade. So right here, right? Stochastic slow. This happened first, right? You got to make sure A happens first and then B happens second. Where are you going to enter? Your entry will be here. Now, stochastic slow is above, red is above purple. I'm going to be bullish. Now, when it crossed here, I'm just watching it. You want to make sure this happens first, and then A happens first, then B. Then on B, you enter, right? Calls. You enter calls here from a move from 423.58. You hold all the way up to the resistance of the fib line or wherever your resistance or support lines that you built out are. So from here to here, you're buying in, right? 423.53 all the way to 425.29. You can hold with confidence and sell. Boom. In and out of a position, scalp trade. Now, if you want to take the trade again on Friday. Now remember, you guys, we're focusing on Friday. So check this out, right? Check this out. So what happened here? Okay, you build yourself another pattern. You find a pattern. Pattern right here. Okay. Pattern right there. Look at that. Boom. What is that? Does anybody know what this is from here to here, right? This is what? Does anybody know? Okay, this is going to be a rising wedge. It's just as simple as it looks. Now, here's a double confirmation, you guys. A rising wedge on the 5 minute is what I identified. What happens with rising wedges? Boom, they fall underneath. Okay, what do? We go back to the 1 minute. But because not only did the 1 minute showcase a crossover on the 9 and the 9 EMA and the 21, look at this, you guys. Dude, like this strategy is going to make you guys so much money. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like, this shit is about to make you guys a lot of money. So check this out. So because don't pay attention, even if this cross back up to the upside, it's still a rising wedge. So you're looking to play puts. That's it. You're looking to play puts. Okay. Stochastic slow. Look, where did it cross? Here. Oh shit, that's a wrong tool. My bad. That is the wrong tool, you guys. My bad. Let me go to the right tool. Okay, stochastic slow. It crossed here. Okay. Guess what? When it crossed here on the stochastic slow on this candle, you are starting to watch SPY. That's what your job is. You're not entering your position. You are just watching it and you're setting up. Now, second confirmation. It crossed here, right? Stochastic slow is still underneath. It's still underneath the lower band, right? So you're watching it. Now look at this. Isn't this a coincidence, right? 9 crossed the 21. This is what I call the extra confirmation of a death cross, literally on the 1 minute. And look what happened. Like, bro, dude, this would have been like 500% right there. 0 days. Like, I'm not even kidding. Like this move would have made you big money. Like big money right there. All right. Anyways, let's get back to what I was saying. Not only on the 1 minute did the crossovers cross, but on the 5 minute, check this out. On the 5 minute, you guys, like you could have kept holding your position with an extra confirmation, because on the 5 minute, it crossed here, right? And it crossed right here on the 5 minute while it broke this rising wedge. That's your confirmation on the 5 minute to continue to hold your position. Now, where do you take your loss? If on the 5 minute, now this is where you're going to take a loss. Let's just say you got into this position, okay? Let's just say you got into it on the 1 minute, okay? Let's say you got into SPY on the 1 minute and it goes against you. Where are you taking your loss? Damn it. Like, dude, this thing is like so annoying. Where are you taking your loss on this? Okay, does anybody know? Okay, it's going to be, right? So your entry was right here. Let's just say your entry was right here. It went down, and then all of a sudden it started going back up. This is where you're going to take your loss on SPY. Okay, this is where you're going to take your loss on SPY. You're going to go to the 5 minute, and your loss is going to be once this indicator on the 5 minute crosses back to the upside. If the 9 crosses the 21 back to the upside, you're going to take your loss there. That's where your stop loss is. Once the 5 cross on the 5 minute, once the 9 crosses the 21, boom, I'm out of my trade. I took a loss. It's probably going to be a 20 to 30% loss if you're playing 0 days, or probably more because it's a lot riskier. But that's your stop loss, you guys, because then momentum has officially shifted majorly to the upside. So vice versa, right? Where would my stop loss have been if I took this trade right here on the 1 minute? Bro, like this freaking, man, TD Ameritrade, sometimes I hate it. So you guys, if I took this trade, where would have my stop loss have been? Where would my stop loss be if I took this trade and it went against me? I'd go to the 5 minute, okay? And it would be right here, right? So it crossed up here. But if it crossed back to the downside, my stop loss would be right here. I'd be out of my trade right here, which would have been probably break even on SPY. But you would have been stupid not to sell for profits up here, because you probably would have been up 150%. But your stop loss would have been right here on the crossover towards the downside, because the momentum shifted towards the downside is showcasing momentum. A shift is, hey, I'm coming down. That's your stop loss. So I need to get out of my trade right here, because then you're going to be in the danger zone. That's your stop loss. So you guys, literally, that's my strategy that I freaking use. Backtest this all you want. I'm telling you, it literally works like 80% of the time. Like, I have successfully traded SPY, and that's why literally I call myself the SPX Degen, because I will literally go out and knock out like 100, 200%. Now, you guys, this really only works on momentum, okay? Like, SPY needs to be on a momentum. Like, it can't just be like, oh, like, I feel like, trading SPY every single day. I mean, this works for any stock. I truly think this works for any stock. Any stock that you trade out there, this will work on. Like, same thing here, right? 5 minute. Just check this out, you guys. Check this out. Like, I took the previous day, right here. Take the previous day, an example. Okay, what happened here pre-market? Okay, I instantly know that this is what? A rising freaking wedge. A rising wedge. Okay, on the 5 minute. I'm going to go to the 1 minute and I'm going to watch it. What happened on whatever day this is, right? Was that the day? No. I think it was this day. What happened here? Right here, this day. Okay. Look at this, you guys. Freaking check this out. Okay, rising wedge. All right, stochastic slow confirmed right here. Dude, I have the wrong tool again. Stochastic slow confirmed right here. First confirmation, which was pre-market. And then right here, right? Okay, but it didn't break the falling wedge. So it didn't break it yet. But once market opened, look at this. It freaking fell. You could have literally entered at the market open once it broke from 423 all the way to 421 and played puts. And guess where your stop loss would have been? Right at market open. Like, you guys, nothing beats that. I mean, that's a pretty risky play. My suggestion is that you wait until the market kind of opens up and you see like what's going on. But like, your stop loss would have been up here, right? Like, it would have been up here. Like, again, that would have been like break even, or if he held it through, took a chance, it would have came down more. But again, this would have been like break even, stop loss point. So let's check out another play real quick. Let's see. No. All right, right here. Perfect example, right? What is this? This is what? Bear flag. This is legitimately a freaking bear flag. Like, bear flag right here, okay? I don't know what day that was. I don't know why it keeps restarting. That's so weird. It always freaking does that. All right, it's this day. Anyways, so check this out. Look at this, you guys. Dude, this is like the perfect freaking confirmation. This is insane. All right, so like, and sometimes you can enter earlier, you guys. Like, you can legitimately enter earlier. All right, what needs to happen first? A needs to happen first, and then B. Okay, your entry could have been here. Okay, literally, you can literally enter before. Boom. What a flush. If you entered here, 434, even like somewhere around here, 434.50. Let's just say you got a really shitty entry, right? 434.50. Let's just say you got a bad entry and you're like, I wasn't paying attention. All right, it broke through. All right, your stop loss would have been on the cross of the 5. Okay. Now, I'm not saying like take your profits, you guys, as you go. Like, don't just freaking, I'm only gonna freaking have a stop loss, when it crosses back over. But you guys, check this out. So on the 1 minute, you could have entered like right here. Your stop loss would have been all the way. Keep going. Like, it would have been up right here. Like, it dropped all day. That's like 1,000% right there. Like, legitimately. Okay, 434. Let's just say you got in, like I said, 434.50. And if you would have held this with like full confidence, and again, this is like scaling out too, not being an idiot and like holding full position, but you're scaling out 434 all the way to like 428. That's like probably like what, like same week expiration. I'd say like maybe 400-500%. Even trading on like no, that's not even same. Yeah, like maybe same day expiration or even the next day. You guys, you're cashing out 400-500% right there. Okay, so anyways, you guys, I hope this video was informational. I hope it helped you guys. Again, this is my second time shooting this, so I'm a little bit tired because literally like my first video was like 45 minutes long. I didn't want to make it like super long, so I kind of cut all the nonsense crap that I was kind of babbling about in the first one, and that's why I reshot it. So anyways, if you guys found this video helpful, be sure to click that like button, click the subscribe button. I will be uploading more videos in the future, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.